It was just 4 nights ago that we saw an incredible NXT takeover. This is NXT, and it is the NXT after NXT takeover Blackpool, which was an absolutely phenomenal show, and we kick things off on NXT with a steel cage tag team match. It is a rematch from TakeOver Blackpool. It is the defending champions, the Undisputed Era, defending those NXT World Tag Team titles against the Revival. This is going to be a fantastic match. I'm going to say classic and then tastic. Don't know why I did that, but it is going to be a war, and here come Dash and Dawson, the Revival.
The following contest is scheduled
for one fall. This is going to be.
And is for
the Revival in a pissed off mood tonight, looking to get back to the promised land of championship gold. But they're going to have to go through, in my opinion, the best tag team in WWE and in the DriFt universe mode, in the Undisputed Era. But the question is, will they be able to go through them? We'll have to wait and see. Because here come the Undisputed Era. O'Reilly, Fish.
At a combined weight of 397 pounds, they are
to show
the
everyone
NXT Tag Team
they are the
Champions.
NXT Tag Team Champions.
Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, Undisputed Era.
Looking to shock the system here tonight. Will they be able to keep on to those tag team titles? Or will they say goodbye to them for now? One of the greatest tag teams in NXT history. An incredible tag team match on Saturday night in Blackpool, but we are back here in Orlando, and it is time for a steel cage to be lowered into the NXT arena and for the war to begin. The cage is lowered down, and we are underway here on NXT. What a way to kick off the show with a steel cage match. And a kick to the face from O'Reilly. Wilder showing Fish how to beat someone up. Of course, the only way to win this match by pinfall, submission, or to climb out the cage via the top or go through the door. First team to have both members leave the cage will be the winners. Fish now with the reversal on Wilder. O'Reilly with the reversal of his own. Fist there straight to the face of Wilder. Wilder now being able to reverse that manoeuvre. Kick from O'Reilly. Another counter. Lots of counters so far in this match. Straight to the face. Dash right up from Bobby Fish. Oh! And Fish accidentally hits his partner. Now, we've seen this over the past few weeks, a couple of inadvertent collisions. But did Bobby Fish mean it? Those Fish goes right into the cage. And O'Reilly and Dawson just battering into each other with their fists. O'Reilly with the takedown and now just laying the strikes into Dawson. Wilder slamming Fish into the turnbuckle. Fish has been busted open. And there's the sunset flip powerbomb. And now both the members of the Revival looking to escape the cage. And Wilder seems to be out. O'Reilly able to stop. And Wilder's almost out. And a clothesline. Wilder not out just yet though. And a kick to the face from O'Reilly to Dawson. And Wilder now put back onto the side of the cage. Fish now looking to climb up. And a knee sent straight into the turnbuckle. Of course, Fish has a history of knee problems. Kick to the face from O'Reilly. He jams him into the face, and O'Reilly, the whiplash there. And Wilder's nearly out. Dawson's nearly out. But this time, Fish now trying to save his team. And he does. O'Reilly still getting beaten to a pulp. And now Dawson and Wilder both trying to escape the cage. Will one of them be able to do it? Of course, this match only ends when both go through. Is O'Reilly going to get up in time? Dawson now dragged back to the centre. And Wilder now being dragged back down. Now it's a climb between both. Dawson's up. Fish is up. Exchanging fists on the side of the cage. And O'Reilly, there's the elbow drop on Fish. Sent from the top of the cage. Wilder's nearly out. Sorry, Dawson's nearly out. There she goes. So Dawson's out. And O'Reilly hits the suplex. They have to both probably climb out now. I think they're going to beat on them a bit more though. Now the climb begins for both members of Undisputed Era. Are they going to do it? Fish is on the other side. It's now one-on-one. O'Reilly climbing up. Can Dawson be able to hit him to get him off? O'Reilly escapes. Undisputed Era retain the NXT Tag Team titles. Now that was a war.
Here are your winners and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
And after a war like that, the Undisputed Era are finally done with the revival. There you see the bloody nose of Bobby Fish. Well, coming up next, the new NXT Women's Champion Io Shirai will be on NXT, as she will talk about her championship victory over the Queen Charlotte Flair this past Saturday night at TakeOver Brooklyn. This is NXT after TakeOver. So many people thought I would never make it. So many people tried to find a way to bury me. But this title allows me to say enough. There's nothing I find worse when someone holds up a title and clearly doesn't deserve it. For whatever reason, that's why I did what I had to do to my recent opponent. She had it coming. Charlotte, there's no denying it. I want to issue a challenge to management. Send me the best superstars you have on this roster. It doesn't matter who they are or where they're from. If they're willing to get in the ring, I'll fight them. Give me everything you can throw at me because I'm not going to back down. Crowd chanting, we want more. I'm no longer that little girl that is scared and polite. I'm fierce, standing here right in front of you and in front of my competition. I ain't going anywhere. Tonight we celebrate like Queens do. Make sure you log into your social media and talk about me. And I will talk about you guys, to honour your loyalty. Io Shirai. Very confident as our new women's champion. Well, I did not sanction this match, so we'll just... Another rematch, we'll just have to go to win that. Didn't simulate that either. Well, coming up next is Johnny Gargano versus Matt Riddle. Of course, Johnny Gargano was able to pick up a big win against Sami Zayn at TakeOver. He hopes he's finally done with the underdog from the underground. And here comes Johnny Wrestling. The man who put on a 30-minute classic with Sami Zayn at TakeOver.
Is scheduled for one fall.
Which you can, of course, rewatch on
Making his way to the ring
Drift Universe
from
Network.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Weighing
in at 100
on the Drift Lewis YouTube channel. I'm not going to rename it to the Drift Universe Network, but once 2K20 comes out, I will create playlists so that you can watch them in your own time, and it's free. So, enjoy it. I'm kind of very, very happy with that victory over Sami Zayn. He earned it. It was an absolute classic. 32.5 minutes to kick off TakeOver. Did that match go? You never knew who was going to win. You could say Gargano should have won earlier. But here comes the professional, Matt Riddle. Bro chants light up the NXT arena. And Riddle makes his way to the ring.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 216 pounds.
The King of Bros.
Riddle.
The former UFC fighter. Matt Riddle. Is ready for action. If you haven't seen Matt Riddle since that Money in the Bank ladder match 3 weeks ago, took a lot of damage in that. Of course, you can catch the next DriFt Universe Mode pay-per-view this Saturday night, 9 PM actually, with Backlash, the main event. AJ Styles and the Fiend Bray Wyatt in a boiler room brawl. We keep this match off a knee strike to Gargano. Bit of a shorter episode tonight on NXT. And a kick to the face of Riddle. Gargano doesn't need to worry about stamina. He proved on Saturday night that he's got plenty of it. And I keep on saying, 32 minutes phenomenon with Sami Zayn. Zayn, we understand, is not in the building tonight, or at least we don't think so. He may have got into it these past few minutes. And there's a couple of kicks from Riddle, and a kick to the face sends Gargano down. And a knee to the face. And Riddle with the upper hand at the moment. And there's a leg trap suplex to cover. One, and a kick out from Gargano. Riddle back up to the top rope. Poses to the NXT faithful. Oh, Gargano with the reversal with strike to the stomach. Now, kick to the gut has got a hold of the arm. Sends the arm crashing into the canvas. Another reversal knee to the top of the head. Couple of slaps here from the Bro, and a kick to the side of the face. Able to catch Gargano out. Of course, Gargano knows that apron all too well. Riddle up to the top rope here. Gargano on the concrete floor. Riddle. Oh! Went for the Phoenix Splash. Send Riddle back to NXT. I agree, dude. And give back his name, Matt. There's nothing wrong with Matt Riddle. Riddle sounds ridiculous, and Matt Riddle sounds like an ass kicker, which is what he is in this. And trust me, when I have 2K22, Riddle will go to NXT, and he'll be treated like an absolute king. Count of 5 here. Of course, our main event tonight, Pete Dunne versus Velveteen Dream for the NXT North American Championship. The new champion Pete Dunne, who defeated Mustafa Ali at TakeOver to become the champion. But Gargano now, there's a suplex to Gargano. Reversal now, Riddle. Another suplex. And goes back on the attack. And slap to the back. And sends Gargano, the back of his head, crashing into the canvas. Up to the top rope. Senton. The cover, is that enough? 1, 2. Kick out from Johnny Wrestling. Gets back up. Gargano tosses him down. Drop kick to the back of the neck. What's he planning for here? Reversal from Riddle. Goes to his signature. Reversal from Gargano. And Gargano sends the face of Riddle driving into the turnbuckle. Rolls him over, is that enough? And Riddle with a kick out at 1. Rises back up. You're not going to deny the fact that Matt Riddle has heart. And Riddle's picked him up. Road to sleep and a suplex. Hey DriFt, do you know Eva Luna? I do. Welcome, Brandon. Yeah, I am aware of Eva Luna. Ooh, Riddle looked like he was going for something there. Tried to hit it into the face and a kick to the skull of Gargano. It also says you're offline. Oh. I might be appearing offline, that's wrong. But, of course I'm sure. Eva Luna said my name was live. No, oh, and a DDT! Square on the apron, the top of the head of Matt Riddle sent into the canvas, sent into the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Because we saw, it says last seen 6 days ago, 2K19. Okay. If you remind me at the end, I'll put my thing back on. Count of 4 now, but both men into the ring. And he says live. That'll be on Xbox, he means. Okay. And a kick to the face from Riddle. Not Xbox, not Twitch. Yeah, that's it. That's what you meant. Of course, Gargano, no stranger to putting on long classic. Oh, in the face again of Riddle, where Gargano is putting most of his attacks. Riddle has been busted open. And the Gargano escape now, but the ropes cut that off. Riddle is lying there, a broken mess on the floor. In your house predictions, especially the main event. I'm going to be predicting that on Saturday night, probably. Before Backlash on Saturday night. I might do a stream before it is in your house predictions. But I'll give you a cheeky one now. Main event. I'm not sure what I'm thinking. Is the bro Derek Riddle. I haven't done something, but I think cross retain. Yeah, fair enough. I can definitely see that. Riddle. Phoenix Splash. The cover on Gargano. 1, 2. Another kick out from Johnny Wrestling. Sent into the turnbuckle, Riddle with a reversal. One for the strike to the gut. Gargano counters with line of his own. Riddle sent to the outside. Do you think Cena and Brock will return before SummerSlam? Absolutely. I think that's the plan. Have you ever done YouTube Live? I can't because I don't have enough subscribers or watch time. Inzaguri from Gargano. I think the plan is to do Cena versus Roman and Lesnar versus Lashley, which I'd love to see. Do you do mods or just subs? Well, I can't get mods on. I can't get subs on Twitch at the moment because I do not have affiliate. But when I do, people can subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. The NFT though. When can I get mods? I'll probably give it to you on Friday. Actually, you know what? I'll just give it to you now. You've been here long enough and proved to me that you are a valuable member of the community. I can't stream on YouTube because I don't have enough watch time or subscribers. I would, and the thing is, I would live stream like this on YouTube, but I can't for some reason. Cena vs. Reigns better be good since Cena will hopefully come back as a babyface and win the title. I think if Cena does break the record, he should win the WWE title. You know, that's the longest running title in history. And a slap to the face from Gargano. Oh, to Gargano. Riddle, forearm strike. Another slap to the face. That's interesting, I only have 2 streams like 100 subs. What about you? We've seen a nice title run, please. Yeah, I'd love to see that. I have something like 136 subs. I don't know, I don't have enough watch time. Because I would, like, I do predictions for pay-per-views, I do them as live streams. Irish whip. There's those strikes that Riddle's so famous for. Strike straight to the face. German suplex. From the Bro. And Riddle now. Went for that signature, couldn't get it. Yeah, I noticed you up your... Yeah. That's just so that, obviously, some people that don't watch on Twitch, they can watch on YouTube if they feel like... Oh, and a kick to the face, but an elbow to the face of Gargano, and there you see the blood starting to pour down the face of Matt Riddle. And the head sent into the turnbuckle again. And that could have Riddle get a concussion. Hello, sorry, I'm late. No, it's all good, dude. All good. Glad you're here now. You are currently watching the middle of what has been quite a great match, actually. Riddle went for that signature. Gargano with the reversal. He went for the Bro Derek. SummerSlam predictions decided to... I think... What I hope is that it's Liv versus Bianca, but it's probably going to be Bianca versus Bayley versus Sasha, I think. I think it'll be a triple threat. Raw Women's title, I think will be Rhea versus Nikki Bella versus Bayley. Oh, and Gargano escape is locked in on Matt Riddle. Is he going to tap here? He does. Matt Riddle has to tap, but that was a phenomenal match. Gargano picks up another win. An absolute war. There you see. Gargano used that maneuver quite a lot. Alexa versus Shayna. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, because the WrestleMania comes soon. Carmella versus Liv. Oh, what, you think Carmella takes the title? Yeah, apparently she's going to be the one. I think she'll be the one that goes after Bianca after Bayley's done with her. If they're building Carmella for a thing at Bianca, totally get it. But if it was just for no reason, I think Liv should have won. Brock will be on NXT next. He will be addressing his loss to Tommaso Ciampa at TakeOver. I think Sasha's going to be Miss Money in the Bank. Seen a lot of people say that she could. I think it should be Liv, because Keith Lee for Miss Money in the Bank, yeah. I think it should be Keith and Liv, because it builds two new stars. Here is Brock Lesnar and his advocate, Paul Heyman. Lesnar versus Walter. Oh, imagine that. One match I want to see is face Johnny Gargano versus Brock Lesnar. Face Sami Zayn versus Brock Lesnar. Walter versus Lashley versus Walter. Well, what does Paul Heyman have to say? Oh, Gargano would get swished. Oh, I meant versus... Yeah, okay. Walter Lashley doesn't. That would be something. What has the advocate got to say then? The crowd booing Lesnar. Heyman not really sure what to say. The crowd again not letting him talk. Notice Heyman and Lesnar have opposite hairstyles, yeah. Walter is a future Rumble winner, yeah. I can see that. It's Heyman. The crowd just won't let him. Here comes Ciampa though. Heyman would not say a thing, and Lesnar looks ready to go. Of course, Ciampa, the man who embarrassed Lesnar in the co-main event of TakeOver Brooklyn. Lesnar is going to come back at Hell in a Cell for the title. Yeah, he could. Here is Ciampa though, the Psycho Killer. What has he got to say? Hey, moron. Yeah, you in the ring with that dopey look on your face. I thought I'd come out here for a little chat. Now, what can we talk about? Oh, yeah, how about the last show? You know, the one where you jumped me and then I beat you at the pay-per-view? Heyman just... I'm not sure what he wants to say. Lesnar vs Lashley would be a dream match, but Lesnar would take the title in this pit. No, I think they'll have Lashley win that. Wait a minute, are you going to stand here and act like there's no issue between us? Sorry, pal. You made it clear that you had a problem with me when you attacked me. And I'll be damned before I let anyone get away with that. Especially a jerk like you. Then come to think of it, I beat you. Lesnar holding the beast back. Of course, we've seen nothing but tension between these two. What is wrong with Heyman tonight? Heyman not really saying anything. You don't have the guts to do the right thing, so I'm going to do it for you. I'm challenging you to a match. I don't care when, I don't care where, and if you refuse, then I'll just have to beat the living hell out of you wherever and whenever I choose. I need an honest answer. CM Punk return if Cena wins the Universal title at SummerSlam, reunite a rivalry? I don't think Punk will ever return. Fun fact, Ciampa used to be on SmackDown. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I don't think Punk will return. To be honest, I don't really want to. Oh, Ciampa tried to go after Heyman. Lesnar stepped in now, and Ciampa fires the first shot. Looks like these Cena vs Edge won't something easier. And it looks like these issues are far from over. Ciampa now attacking Lesnar. Since CM Punk's also yeah. I'm just done with Raw. It's just utter crap. Lesnar with a reversal and a shoulder tackle sends Ciampa down to his feet. Ciampa with the challenge of one more match against Lesnar. Where could that be though? I'm thinking about it. That match will happen. Liv Morgan vs Dakota Kai. I don't know that. Mr. Raw was bad, but also the ending was there. Oh, the ending was crap. I'm sorry I'm not commentating over the brawl here, but you can sort of get the gist of it. It's just a brawl. I'm going to go on a bit of a rant about this. Shayna Baszler is a former NXT Women's Champion, former Women's Tag Team Champion. She is a former MMA fighter. She's saying it's just a doll, it's just a doll. Every time she saw it, she would get scared and then scream, show hands. It's a crap ending. Like, I don't get how, if this is, I saw a response on Twitter from someone go, oh, this is a convoluted way of getting Shayna back to being a badass. They don't need to do that, because she already used to be one. It's simple. I'm going to do Universal with only women. On the second one for their hands. Fair enough. It's Ciampa with a clothesline. Sent down by the beast. I really like Becky Lynch. I think she's a great wrestler. I think she is a great character. But the downfall of Baszler started when the choice was made to have Becky retain. Well, coming up next, it is that main event. It is the Velveteen Dream versus Pete Dunne for the NXT North American Championship. She doesn't need Nia. Nobody needs Nia. Nia is awful. I don't want to see people lose their jobs, but I think that Nia is a vile human being. She's a awful wrestler. And I say she's a vile human being. I've never met her, but just seeing how she acts in certain clips on YouTube, just as a person, she has so much disrespect. My boy 479, hello. Here comes the Velveteen Dream, by the way. Have you changed your name?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
It says you are a VIP, but I'm not
sure the NXT North
Have you changed your name at some point?
Championship. Introducing the challenger from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C.
Sorry, I don't know, by the way. So this is my first time in here, lol. Oh, it's like you've got a blue crown next to your head, but welcome to the stream. I hope you are enjoying. This is our main event of the first of NXT, the NXT after TakeOver Blackpool, which was on Saturday night. If you want to rewatch that, it should be on my Twitch. It will also be on my YouTube as well. That is DriFt on Twitch. Yeah, that's my Amazon symbol. Oh, okay. So this is our main event. This is for the North American Championship. The defending champion Pete Dunne faces off against the Velveteen Dream. If you want to know the reason why this match happened, Velveteen Dream and Mustafa Ali, they were having qualifying matches to decide who would... oh, sorry about that. Yeah, just be careful with the caps lock, because for some reason Nightbot don't like that. They were having qualifying matches, and Ali was winning. Ali won those matches, but by count, one of them was a count-out win, the other was a double count-out. So, yeah. So you can watch all old NXT episodes, all old Raw episodes, all old SmackDown episodes. They are on my YouTube channel, all old pay-per-views. If you do like the stream, please make sure to join us again on Friday night, 8 PM UK time for SmackDown, and then Saturday night, 9 PM UK time for Backlash. The main event of Backlash, AJ Styles versus The Fiend Bray Wyatt in a boiler room brawl. So the Velveteen Dream has made his way down to the ring. Thank you for the follow, my boy. But here is the Bruiserweight. Very nice. The North American champion. Yeah, I'll tell you some other of the matches that are going on. So there is Kurt Angle versus Drew Gulak for the Intercontinental Championship. There is Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio for the WWE Championship. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman for the World Heavyweight Championship. The Hardy Boys versus Gallows and Anderson for the World Tag Team titles. Oh, and a brawl has begun. Dream tried to take out Dunne before the start of the match. Dunne was making his entrance, but a brawl has taken place, and Velveteen Dream now battering our champion. Velveteen Dream, I can't blame him for this, to be honest. Got so close to a championship match at TakeOver. Do you sim all these matches, or do you play them? Yeah, I play these matches. I play as one of the characters, but the one I play as doesn't always win. It's just that I write these cards down on my phone, so that I have some kind of idea of where I'm going. Oh, Dunne went for the clothesline. Kick, drawing with the reversal. Done again, another reversal. And he's going for that joint manipulation, I believe. And there's the stomp to the back. Dunne not able to get his jacket off just yet. Dream sent to the outside. Dunne up to the top rope. Oh, went for the elbow drop. And now Dunne sent into the barricade. And a step up into glory. I'm just wondering, my boy, are you in the UK or the US? I'm just trying to figure out what time that would be for you, for like Saturday night, if you want to join us for Backlash. In the chat. I'm in the US, okay, yeah. So, I think that would 9 PM for me, that's what, about 4 o'clock for you? It shouldn't be too loud if you can join. But I believe we are about to have our North American Championship match officially start. It has. Dunne's got his jacket off. We are underway. This is the main event of NXT. So far tonight we have seen, yeah, normally 6 hours between. Okay. So if you were not here at the start, to anyone that wasn't here at the start, we kicked off with a steel cage match between the Revival and the Undisputed Era for the NXT World Tag Team titles. The Undisputed Era retaining their titles. Oh, roll up here by the Dream. Dunne able to kick out. The Undisputed Era retain their championships. So Io Shirai, new NXT Women's Champion, address her victory. And we have seen Johnny Gargano defeat Matt Riddle. DDT. Reminiscent of Randy Orton there. Maybe a shot taken at the Legend Killer. It's done now, closing in. Up to the top rope again. Went for the coup de grace. Reversal from Dream. Knee to the face. Double axe handle. Dream into the attack. There's a kick to the chest of Dunn. Dunn has to roll out to the apron. What's Dream going for here? Oh! Backbreaker square onto the apron. Very damaging manoeuvre, and Dream now the strikes to the face. Backbreaker from the Dream, focusing on that lower back of the bruiserweight. We're going to try and take him down. There's a straight fist from our champion. And stomp. Another one. And this has been a close matchup so far. Dream with the reversal. Sends Dunn into the corner. Reversal from the bruiserweight. What's he going for here? Oh, there's a suplex. 1, 2, kick out. And I can now confirm that next week on NXT, the new NXT champion Tyler Bate will be here to kick off. Oh, Dream's been busted open. He will be addressing his victory at TakeOver in that triple threat match with Finn Balor and Adam Cole. All three will be on the show next week. We will, of course, have plenty of stuff to look forward to next week on NXT. Of course, a can't miss episode of SmackDown. Just 2 nights from now, one night before an unprecedented Backlash event. Are you watching in your house live? Most likely. I'm pretty excited for that. Just sort of wish there was more matches. There's only 5, but then again that's normal for TakeOver. Really wish Kushida had a match. I haven't seen much from Kushida for the past few weeks, ever since he won the title, really. I'm excited to have Kushida and all the NXT, like most of the NXT talent on the game in 2K20, because if you think of it, I'll be playing for the full year. So I could, because obviously I'm ending this on August 14th, WrestleMania SummerSlam. That I've sort of rushed a few of the stories, and that's the thing I'm looking forward to. That at on 2K22, I can take my time with these stories, let these things build. Done now, going for that bitter end. He hits it, bitter end. But I don't think he's done just yet. I'm going to be on Tom's channel reacting to it, of course. He's going for it again. Second bitter end, and that's got to be it, surely. The cover. 1, 2. A successful title defense for the Bruiserweight. Pete Dunne is still our North American champion. A great main event that was. Was Pete Dunne.
Here is your winner, and
Good first title defense. Former NXT UK champion. First man in NXT history to hold the NXT North American title and NXT title, but I don't think he's finished with Dream. Now, normally I wouldn't like post-match beatdowns after you've retained your title, but Dream did start this with a pre-match beatdown, and now done with a steel chair, just battering the Dream. Dunne has held the NXT title for real. No, I said NXT UK title. If I didn't, that's what I meant. And Dunne. Bitter end. Straight on to the outside mat. I want him or O'Reilly to win this Sunday. Yeah, I think O'Reilly will be the guy that takes it off him. Don't think yet, though. I think that could be I think that will be TakeOver next year. Like the TakeOver for WrestleMania next year. That's where O'Reilly does it. That's what I think. But anyway, that was our main event. Thank you to everyone who watched this episode of NXT. Hope you all enjoyed. We hope you join us for what's the day? For Friday night SmackDown before TakeOver. Before Backlash. Saturday night, of course, Backlash. And then, of course, we go to July, the Royal Rumble. And then August, WrestleMania, SummerSlam. We, of course, have TakeOver in August as well. So, let's just go through the schedule. So, we have, of course, Raw and NXT and SmackDown every week. We have Backlash this Saturday night. Then we have the Royal Rumble 4 weeks from Saturday night. That'll be good, of course. Women's Royal Rumble, Men's Royal Rumble, you know the deal with that. And then 10 weeks from Saturday night. I'm going to move that a week forward, actually. So 8 weeks from Saturday night. WrestleMania, SummerSlam, 7 weeks from tonight. NXT TakeOver Rival. And then, of course, we will have a break. But during that break, whilst we wait for 2K20 to come out, I will be doing every Saturday night. I will be doing old pay-per-view watch-alongs. They're going to be returning. We're going to kick things off. They're going to be 8 PM UK time every Saturday night. And the first one we're going to do is a personal favourite show of mine, and that is SummerSlam 2019. It's about 3.5 hours. Really good show, though. Really underrated pay-per-view. And, yeah. So, thank you to everyone who joined us. Hope you join for the future streams. And we will see you soon. Goodbye.